We started the pharmacies on some drugstore cowboy stuff, right? I never did a robbery when I was under the influence, right? I never did a robbery to get drugs, right? So you talk about the lie that I told myself that like was passed down from generation to generation. Why would I label myself anything other than a stick up kid, right? I'm forming my identity. This is who I am, right?
Right.
I was making my bones. I was earning my stripes. Like I was checking off the boxes, as I say. And it was what made me tick at the time or whatever, because I had no identity. I ran so hard right off the rip, doing banks and like then learning right away that there's only so much money that they keep in the drawers, right? So real money's in trucks, right? And then I blinked and I was 21 years old and I was off to prison. And
Yeah, that's
what I
nothing.
found out, right, was that when you're out and you're being a cowboy and you're riding this wave and you're the man and you're driving new Lexuses and everyone needs you, right? And you feel like that sense of purpose. When you cross state lines, you slipped up. You had that shit still in the truck because you weren't on point, right? You weren't what you told yourself you were, right? What everyone else had no choice but to believe, because that's exactly who I was, right? You know, when I have the older kids that had already established themselves or had already made a name for themselves, and they're telling me that like, wow, you know, I heard you doing big things. Like, man, you talk about, you know, my chest puffs out a little, you know.